Hello my good people, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Let me know how you're liking the video so far. Let me get a little comfortable. Alright, so
and don't believe a lie, you understand me. Walking down the valley.
I don't know. The past 4 years, my family has been not even the past 4 years. 4 years is when it was tragic when my grandma passed. So the past, I guess, 2 months has been a lot for my family. In my family, we have a set of twins. Like, my aunt had a set of twins. My mom had me and my twin. My grandma had a set of twins. And I believe if I ever want kids, which I don't, I will have kids, or my twin will have kids. So we just come from a whole bunch of twins, and I think that is so beautiful. But the last 2 months, September and October, it is November 7th, we took some losses. So a little backstory on the first loss, which was my aunt, which is a twin. My whole life, she hated me. She hated me, and I never really understood why, other than my mother, you know, being mean to her or whatever. So we never, ever got along. And I've always tried to stay away from her. Never really did much for her unless I was asked to or whatever. But yeah, so she ended up, mind you, they counted her out a long time ago. Like, she outlived the doctor that counted her out at 16. So she lived a life, but she's been sick, but she definitely got sick, though it still was unexpected. Her passing was unexpected, but she still got sick. And I just feel for my aunt, because that lady is like the strongest person I know. And my aunt, like, she takes care of the family. She took on that duty. She's the oldest. I don't know if she took it on, or that's just, I don't know. But she took on that duty of just taking care of everyone, protecting everyone, business-wise, personal-wise, prayer-wise, like, everything. So I really feel for my aunt though. But she, you know, she was taking care of my aunt. Definitely when my grandma passed. Before my grandma passed, she was taking care of both of them. But like, when my grandma passed, they was like here. Like, they was already here, but they was like here every day. Like, either my aunt had an appointment, or they went to the laundromat, they went grocery shopping. Like, they had a schedule. And then she ended up getting sick. She was in a nursing home, and it was at a nursing home that I worked at. So I was so happy, because, mind you, like I said, she didn't like me, and I didn't care for her. But I was happy to know that I would be able to take care of my family member, because I know nursing home aides, I know aides ain't shit, and I know nursing homes ain't shit. So I was so proud to be able to take care of her. And if I couldn't, I made sure my girlfriend made sure she was good, because my aunt was on our floor, so that was perfect. So I was able to take care of her. And then she went home, and me and my aunt that raised me, we fell out. So I don't really know the whole story, but I just remember getting a message saying that she passed away. And I'm human regardless. Like, I was sad, it bothered me, but I was like, okay, like, taking another loss. It's not my first rodeo. Okay. And I am a very spiteful person at times, and I could be very mean and evil. I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't go to her funeral. I still haven't went to the burial. Haven't did that. So here it is, October. And again, my uncle was at the nursing home that I worked at, so I was able to, give my own updates on him and a little backstory on him. He's been in prison my whole life, my whole entire life. He's been out a handful of times and then went right back in. Handful of times went right back in. This time was the longest time he's been out. The longest freaking time he's been out. And like I said, I don't really know him, but I know that's my uncle and I know I love him. Had great times with him. And great times with him. And like I said, this was the longest he's been out. And then one day he decided to do something stupid, and he basically was paralyzed and basically a vegetable. And like I said, he was at the nursing home that I worked in, so I was able to take care of him too. But he fought for like 9 months to a year. And that one definitely bothered me. But my cousin, she texted me. We really don't text. Like, we be sending shit back and forth through the internet, but we don't text. So she hit me up. She was like, hey, you up? I was like, yeah. What's up? So she called me and she was like, Anthony passed. I'm like, what the heck? And mind you, he was here in the nursing home here, but like I said, nursing homes ain't shit. So the other closest one for him was in New York City. We live here in upstate New York. He lived in New York City at the nursing home, so like we can go back and forth, when we wanted to. So I guess one day, God knew, my grandma knew. One day, my cousin and my aunt went out there to see him and bring him some belongings to get it labeled and stuff. And my cousin said the joy at my aunt's face was just like, she was just so happy. Mind you, she's the oldest. These are her baby siblings, her twin siblings that she took care of all her life. Like my cousin said that she was so excited to give him his stuff, and she had the biggest smile on his face. And she said they had a beautiful day. They came home, I guess a few hours later. She said my aunt came down the stairs and she just broke. And I seen my aunt hurt before, and I hate to see it. I hate to see her hurt. I hate to see her cry. And none of us is over my grandma's passing. Like, none of us even actually healed. And I can speak for everyone. But I could just imagine that feeling that my aunt has, because like I said, I've been through it myself. So, but it's like she can't catch a break. So so my uncle passes. And like I said, I lost my father in 2013, my grandfather in 2018. I lost my mother a long time ago, my biological mother. She's still alive, but we lost each other. And then I lost my grandma. I still have one, but I lost my grandma, my namesake, in 2021. And now both my aunt and uncle in 2025. So from a while, from my father, I said, you know what's so crazy? Like, we all have all these outfits for all these different occasions and stuff. And I know I can't be the only one, but I said, I have no funeral clothes. Like, none. Nothing. And I said, okay, after the first few deaths, I said, I need to get some outfits. And then once my grandma passed, I said, yo, I definitely have to get some funeral outfits. now 2025 is here and I still have no funeral outfits, and it's just like I don't know, like, am I just not accepting it? Am I just like, well, whatever? Like, I don't know what the feeling that I feel. Like, I don't know what this feeling is. But I feel like everyone should have some funeral outfits. And it's sad because my family is so small. Like, we are small. We are all we have. And everyone is just apart. Like, when my grandma was here, like, we definitely did our own thing, but we made sure we all seen each other. Once my grandma passed, shit just got even more wicked. Like, I feel like no one talks to no one. There's no Sunday dinners, barely freaking family gatherings. Like, and yeah, there's some of them I don't show up to, but it's not the same once your grandmother passes, and you never know. No one ever teaches you how to live without the people that raised you and brought you up. Like, no one ever teaches you that. Yeah, we know we gotta live and we're gonna die, but and then what happens in the middle? Like, how do you cope with that if you're never taught? You just have to learn, and then you will never get over that hurt. Never get over that pain. Ever. 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 When I lost my father, the cry that I had was ridiculous. I never thought I felt that pain before. And then my grandmother, I felt like I died with her. That was my rock. But we're never prepared for death. So this is a sign right now, honestly, like, I need, and I'm going to hold myself accountable, I need to have some funeral outfits. I have to. I have outfits for every other occasion. I need to have some funeral outfits because right now I'm struggling. I don't know what to wear. I'm sitting here looking at my clothes like, that's not appropriate. I don't think I should wear that. But like I was saying, once my grandma passed, everybody was everywhere. And it just sucks that everybody everybody just comes together when a death happens. That's the saddest part for me. That's the saddest part for me. And then there's days where, especially around this time, the holidays, because my father did die December 20th, 2013, I get seasonal depression bad. And there's days I just don't want to get out of bed. There's days I just don't want to think. There's days I just don't want to feel. There's days I just want to curl on the ball and cry. There's days I want to call my biological mother. There's days I just want to be alone. There's days I just want to be mad at the world. And I hate that because I take it out on everybody. Because I'm just so sad. I'm mad. That is not okay. I know what has to happen, but again, we're not taught how to live without the people that we know in our whole life. And it's just sad that the family only comes together now for funerals. No family reunions, no cookouts, no just let's kick it. No, that's sad to me. And like I said, we all we got. I just have 2 months left, and my siblings, and I have a cousin and a grandmother left. Like, that's all I have left. I don't know, and I don't question God, but He took some really good people away from me. So now, whew. So now it's time for me to try to find an outfit. And hopefully I get some luck. And I'll probably record tomorrow at the repast and at the gravesite. Because I also haven't been to see my grandmother either. So I need to go see her. So, love you guys.
Remember to love on people who love on us, and together this world will be a better place.